Okay, this is part two. So I still have the spread here. I just want to go in a little deeper about the situation because this right here is pinpointing. It's standing out about everything that I've been saying, everything that I've been speaking about in my readings period. And when I choose love and I choose to heal and I choose peace and someone choose to bring me conflict and it exposed everything about them. It exposed everything. What's temperance? So, collectives are my words to you. If you're going through this situation, you're choosing peace. Stay in that peaceful energy. Stay calm because you're being awakened. And whether you're getting readings, whether you're a reader, things are being exposed. And people are walking away from partnerships, connections. If there's a group, this group is not agreeing to what's going on. Okay, because you're a peacemaker. You announced something and you announced it well. What's temperance? What's temperance? And now, like, all like the spiritual threats, like you know now that someone's really pissed because you're speaking the truth, you're exposing them, and they ain't like it's just it's. You know, my mom always told me, I said my grandmother always told me, if you have nothing nice to say, just hum. Give me a card for temperance, please, and thank you. My nose itching. Woo, 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 woo. Nose itching. Somebody trying to be nosy. Somebody trying to be nosy. Somebody trying to be nosy. Yeah. Oh, here we go again. The King of Swords with the towel. They're so pissed because they're having a tower moment that you're being protected. The Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah. They're pissed because people are taking your side. People are standing up for you. Okay. People are acknowledging things. Yeah, because you're going through a spiritual awakening. Yeah, and you're freeing yourself from this person. Okay. You could be not getting any rest as well. Like you're not resting either. And that's because you're ascending. You're going through a spiritual awakening. You're freeing yourself from something. You're being free from something here. The Nine of Swords is in reverse. You're coming out your head. Okay. And you're healing. Yeah. Three of Swords in reverse. You're healing. So you can see a lot of green. You can see a lot of pink. Whatever colors that help you to heal. I was using pink, and I'm being told to go towards green. Green is like the heart chakra. Okay, so you need to heal yourself. Okay, and you're doing so. And someone could be trying to project on you, like trying to like give you heart attack spells or um, uh, like put on your heart place or project their hurt on you. That's what I heard. That shit's not working either. That's not working. They're the Queen of Wands. This person don't want to be cut out of something. That's why they're still doing something here with this King of Swords in reverse with the Five of Swords. Someone's having a tower moment like you're protected. You're the Ace of Swords. They're having a powerful realization you're protected. You're the Wheel of Fortune. Like someone could have been trying to, whatever this is, someone's tried to send out to you, it returned back to sender. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah. There's straight action that someone tried to take on you. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. So there was some action that someone lied. Someone could have tried to make a false report about something, not knowing that you were making reports, or they could have known that you were taking report, and they knowing someone is retaliating. Yeah, they know that someone was retaliating. I heard shit was going on before we got here. That's so fucking true. That's so fucking true. So you have no idea. Shit was going on. I hear somebody's conversation. Yeah. Shit was already going on before people got here. Well, for certain people got here. Yeah. What's the Six of Swords with the Queen of Swords in reverse? Dang, the Hangman in reverse. So this is you coming to a spiritual enlightenment here. These people waking up out of something here. These people could have been like wooed or persuaded to do something. Something look good on paper or something. Something look good on paper for somebody. Yeah. So, okay. So this is you coming out of this energy because you're moving forward. Someone wanted you to be stuck and trapped about a victory and good news. And now you're being awakened that someone is a false person, that they could have been giving false information, like by you being awakened to something. And this is why you're moving forward because someone was a problem. Okay. And they're trying to make it seem like, you can get information like someone trying to make it seem like, oh, it's not them. Or they can be disposing half of the truth about something. Like, how somebody try to set you up or do something towards you with other females. Okay, it was a plot. It was a plot. Someone got someone else involved to try to set you up. Yeah. And it's the truth. It's the truth. The truth is exposed. I'm going to say this. I was in a car with my person, and he got a phone call. We ended up pulling up at a store, and he got a phone call. And the phone call was he was talking to a girl. I could hear the girl on the phone, and I'm just listening because I'm thinking that maybe it's his mom or somebody. I don't know, and I didn't really care because I knew what was between me and him. It wasn't really like nothing. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, so, whatever. And then I guess he must have he said she didn't say nothing or whatever. And he got the car and walked away. And I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, what is he talking about? I ain't say nothing. Like, what I was supposed to say? Are he talking about me? What am I supposed to say? So that's the form of a way of somebody trying to trigger you, to make you feel jealous, to start shit. Like someone is a mess maker. Someone like to start mess, like to start drama. And now that shit is being exposed on like how someone got somebody else involved to attack me, to attack you, or try to bring you harm. I feel like someone wants to be known like they were pulled into something and they didn't know about something, but it's a plot. They both was already working together. It was a plot to it. It was set up for them to call that person. Someone wants to just be exposed to make something look something like what it is that it's not in. Two feathers flop together. Two of the same feathers flop together. And you realizing something. So now you being awakened to someone being trapped in a situation, trying to get over on you and bypassing what they've done to you so they can take what belongs to you, and that's not working. Like you got victory in something here. I feel like this is you waking up out of the energy with that person. I feel like you feel like with the Six of Swords being in the upright and the Hangman upright, this is you being awakened to the Two of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. So someone could have been making false reports to the authority and getting away with it for a long ass time. I'm getting 12 years, 6 and 6. Okay, we got the Six of Swords, we got the Six of Wands. 12 years. Yeah. This is how they've been making money. Give me one more card for the Chariot. The Queen of Swords. Give me one more card, Spirit. Wow, and I was looking for that Ace of Pentacles. I felt it in my spirit. I should have said something, but I didn't because I was waiting. And this is how someone was making money. The Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. This is how somebody was making that fucking money. And now someone want to know, like, you know, like, oh, bro, you hanging out? Or homegirl, you coming with me, you hanging out? Like, and somebody like, shit, I'm out of pocket. I don't got this. I don't got this. They ain't getting paid because you're not messing with this person. Someone's figuring out how somebody was getting their money. Damn. Let the truth be told. Let the truth be told. That damn truth spell. This, you know what it was? That root word. That, yeah. Now you freeing yourself from this person. Now this person's offended. They stuck. Sixes. Look, you got the Sun card, Two of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Now they stuck and trapped, trying to break free from what they caused you. Now they can't see or spy to see which way you going because the truth been exposed. Someone's been blocked out of your energy or something. Yeah, look, the Emperor. You're freeing yourself from this person. Now this child is like this. Ooh. Ooh. I said this child. Okay, somebody got to work on their inner child. Yeah. They got to put the work in. Someone won't get a fast, rich scheme up off of you. Okay? But there's a reuniting with children and family here. Yeah, you're reuniting with your children. Something about kids here. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. Yeah, and the Sun card with the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is already here. So this person's working on an inner child. So whatever they were doing, throwing at you, it awakened their inner child. And you could already have clarity about someone showing you their inner child as well. And it's like they try to use you as a scapegoat to heal the inner child for you to go in a realm. And I did, y'all. I had this moment where I went into the spiritual realm. Like my person showed me a vision of him as a child in the spirit. And I'm looking at this person as a child. And I said, you want to pray? And they said, yeah. And it was like they wanted me to do more or something. Like they wanted me to heal them from their inner child to take from me in some type of way. Yeah. And that shit didn't work. That shit was blocked off. Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Someone tried to do you. Now this person's stuck with this person. Queen of Wands and the Devil. Yeah, now they out of control. They spiraling out of control. They have no control over something because something's out of their league. Because they weren't supposed to do something and they tried to do it anyway. And excess was, whatever this was, excess was denied. What's the Strength card? Wow, all these cards came out. The Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy. I'm going to say this. By the time you all collective get the picture, you will not be interested in this person. You will be grossed out when this person crosses your mind. You will be grossed out. I was always told as a child, your ways make you ugly. You could be the finest thing walking, but your ways make you ugly. And you can be the ugliest person on earth and have good ways, and your ways make you look good to somebody. Somebody. I know I ain't had the best of all worlds, but I know if an ugly motherfucker is ugly, boy, and you treat me nice, man, yeah, that's my friend. That's my buddy. That's my buddy right there. You call him booger nose, snotty nose, giggy foot, funky foot, bad looking, whatever. That's my buddy. That's my buddy. Cause he kind. Well, when you really start seeing, that's why I say, them looks ain't always what it is. Don't go for nobody in appearance. This is all, we're divine feminines. We are the creator. We are the new earth. So once you start doing your work on yourself and realizing like what values and worth you have and the type of man or what like you have ran into, that'll make you take another look at yourself before you date somebody else and get really into a real relationship or connection with somebody else. Because now you have went through this situation. Now you're ready to start living out your life, meaning owning businesses, investing, open up whatever you got to do. That's what it's going to be. That's how you correct the new earth. Okay. Yeah. You're correcting the new earth. Yeah. They wanted you to wear the jeans. They wanted you to marry them, marry the children, like somebody's foul. And I'm going to tell you something, what make it so foul, you wasn't getting no compassion. You wasn't getting no support. You wasn't getting no help on what bills, materialistic shit that you could have looking for from this person. They wasn't doing none of that. And the nerves and the audacity to try to come around and pull a fast one on you. For some of y'all collective, I feel like you dodged the bullet. That's just serious on blank. You dodged the bullet dealing with this person. This person was grimy. And like, you never know what you missed until it's gone. You never know. You never know who you need until that person fully turn their back on you. That's how you know, because I'm going to tell you something about a Taurus. We are loving. And it take a lot for us to walk away. I ain't gonna lie to you. It take a lot from us to walk away from a person. Like we're gonna keep going and going and going and going and going until we burnt out. Until we start, okay, I ain't focused on you now. I'm focused on what you trying to do. So what's your motive? You ain't telling me your motives. So you gonna investigate their motives. And that's, hello, how you doing? I'm the investigator. Hello. So now we done got the truth. Okay? You done figured out the truth. Now somebody behind the scenes trying to pretend, oh, well, I'm a protector. I don't want nobody to harm her. Because you lied on them. That's why. You done started all that shit. And you done spread all these rumors. Before you watch this, read it. Watch part 1 first. And then you understand why I'm saying that person started all that rumor. Don't forget, when you get to the message of the first reading, it's going to be talking about the Emperor, the 3 of Pentacles here in reverse twice. Okay, that's conflict. That's misagreements. That's talking about lack of stability with this person. That's talking about enviness and jealousy. Like, a person being a boss and a leader. That's going into with other bosses and leaders coming up against you. And shit has been discovered. Someone's working with someone's family. Someone's choosing to heal from coming out this family dynamic. And certain things they're going to expose, certain things they're not going to disclose. But the truth be told, this person was a fucked up person towards you. And cards don't lie, energy don't lie. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. They played in your energy. They played it. And let me say this, collectives. I find it so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Like somebody gonna try to bully you out of your lifestyle. Somebody had the nerve and the audacity to put their mouths on your children's name. The audacity to come after you and try to control every aspect of your life, and ain't nowhere in that they supporting you in no fucking way. The audacity, the ancestors supposed to deal with that. Yeah, somebody know they worried. Yeah, they big worried. Yeah, they worried. And like as they should. And as they fucking should. Excuse my French, but they should. Because how dare you come for somebody's kids and then turn around and then slander the parent and make them look bad. And there's no relationship in this. This is looking like attempt murder to me. Looking like an organized crime to me. I'm gonna call it how I see it, and that's what it's given. It's given. And you're not to be touched. Your children not to be touched. Somebody lost their mind. They're losing themselves doing shit to you. That's what you call an unfamiliar spirit. That means they're letting you know they're working with spirits. Their spirit done took over them. Yep, the spirit taking over them. Somebody gonna need an exorcist. They're gonna need an exorcist because they spiraling out. They're gonna spiral out because they can't touch you. They can't, you know what I'm saying, get a hold to you. So they think they're gonna do things to you or have your kids to trigger you in some type of way. Like that shit ain't working like that. That shit ain't happening like that. And you're making sure that it don't. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, that it's not happening like that. Yeah, that's what somebody's wish fulfillment was. To bring you down, and you defeated this person. Yeah, you walked away from you freed yourself from a third party situation here. But it's more than that. I was looking for the magicians to come out, but I don't even see the magicians out. This is, and I would say this is a form of like divination, spine, beauty spells, love spells, lying spells, money spells. Like they did a lot to hold you bound. Bonding spells. Like they did a lot here in that energy doing this shit to you. And the truth came out. Ace of Swords here twice. That's clarity. That's deep inner knowing. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords. I'm sorry. I said Nine of Swords. The Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Give me the overall message. They did a lot. They did a lot of magic. A lot of spell work. Yeah, the Knight of... I can't even talk right, y'all. I'm looking at the card and I'm still reading it wrong. We have the Knight of Swords coming out. So someone who wants to charge you and come in and woo you. Gaslight you. Because that's what that's giving you. That's what that's giving. Like they're coming in to tell you some half of a truth about a third party situation, so they can get some type of balance and being free or clearing up their consciousness, their spiritual consciousness. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, that's someone trying to, you know, how would I say this? They're trying to clear that conscious state. Okay, they're trying to clear that out. With the Sun card right here in the reverse, they're trying to free themselves from that because their conscience eating them up. So they feel like they got to break themselves free to come to you to tell you about a third party situation, but they're not even doing that. I feel like this person is coming in to feud with you because you know the truth. You're exposing the truth. Yeah, you surrounded by the truth. The Hangman in the reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is all about communication. That's around you. That's you being trapped around some type of truth. And I feel like you could have left this person alone. Sexually wise, with the Nine of Swords, the Hermit and the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Page of Pentacles, there was some type of encounter with you and this person sexually. There was some type of sexual encounter. And you could have cut this off. Let's see. You could have cut this sexual connection off with you and this person. There's a cord cutting. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. You're getting financially stable. You're worrying about yourself. You're seeing the truth. Okay, I feel like once you start pouring into yourself with the Nine of Pentacles, this is you being abundant. This is you, getting out in nature, getting grounded, getting leveled, getting clarity, going through ascension. Okay, your frequencies are leveling up. Okay, and you could have something you noticed, something changed about you or this person, and it awakened you. It awakened you to something, and you did a cord cutting. There is a cord cutting. Yeah. That's how you ascended to something. That's how the truth start prevailing with this card. Cause yeah, when at the bottom of the deck we got the lovers and the king of swords, the five of wands, and the devil. Like, oh my God, I think someone's trying to be funny in the energy. Like, cause why would I do that? Somebody trying to be funny. So there was a sexual connection with you and this person. Could have been a twin flame that you're connected to. You broke free from this person. Yeah, because this person was bringing in conflict. This was a false love or a false connection. Yeah, this was a false person. This person came in to bring in conflict and confusion because they could have been trying to take your path. That's what it looks like to me. A destiny swipe went wrong. And I'm also getting to these people knew, ooh, I'm channeling. These people knew not to destiny swipe you. They were warned. You couldn't be touched. They were warned they couldn't touch you. They were going to be instant, something instantly happened if they would have touched you, something if they would have took you out. This person was a hitman. Yeah, this person was trying to come in to control the connection between you and them, like your emotional state, your comings and goings. You know, like if you woo something a certain way, like someone didn't want you to wear something. Like say for instance, I'm gonna tell you how I was. I was the type of woman that I would like to show my figure, so I would want everything to fit tight on me, and you know everything just sitting plump. And it was like, oh, you can't wear that. You not to wear that. You're not to show your breasts or this, that, and the third. And it's like all of a sudden I just noticed like I'm wearing what I want to wear. I'm dressing how I want to dress. I'm doing what I want to do. And someone's trying to have control over that. But you broke that's how you be an awakened awareness too, that you broke the connection that someone was trying to control you. And they're bringing conflict around you. Yeah, they're bringing conflict. The five of wands in the upright, king of wands in the reverse. So this devil have no more control over you. The lovers. So you could have like stopped having sex with this person. You cleared something out when you stopped having sex with this person. You healed in some type of way from the disconnection with this person, sexually wise. Yeah. And that's the first important thing, collective. If you're in any kind of connection with someone, first thing is first, stop having sex, stop being intimate with that person because it's going to lead you to have more attachments. It's going to open up your heart place again, being vulnerable, you know, being caring, being nurturing to that person because you are the empress. If you're in that energy, in that Nine of Pentacles energy, you're next to the empress. But I see the Queen of Wands here, the King of Swords here, the Queen of Swords here. So you could be the Queen of Wands, you could have been a third party person. You could have been a person that was in a third party situation and didn't even know it. So this is a boss of the leader, and this person had you as a Queen of Wands. Like as to say, like they didn't see your worth and values. Give me one more card. Thank you. I knew I was gonna see it. All this shit went back. The Magician in reverse. This is spell work. Yeah. Chaos magic. Conflict. Confusion. Lies. Like I'm reading this for what it is. Someone told lies to start some type of drama or conflict. It's something about your dream state too. Give me one more card overall message for the devil and the magician. The high priestess tried to come out, but it was too many cards. Give me one more card. The Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups clarified with, wow, the Emperor. And the Star card in reverse. with the King of Swords, the King of Cups. So there's another boss, another leader. There's another leader here. So this person seeing where someone doesn't have financial support to support you in some way. Because we got the Eight of Cups here in the upright. And the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Magician in reverse. So this person was trying to hide the fact that they couldn't support you. They were covering it up. So they were sending other people to support you. I heard Eastern Stars. They were sending Eastern Stars to support you. That's what it seemed like. But the Eastern Stars is in reverse, so they're no longer collaborating with this person with you because something is balanced out for you financially wise. Because they're not in cahoots with this person. There's no balance or someone explaining something to someone, the reason why they can't do something for you. Someone's explaining it. And something's been granted to you because someone, you got a Four of Wands. Yeah, it's about a home or environment or something. And someone's behind the scenes, they're not talking about it. They're explaining it. This will be on paper. They're writing these down. I'm channeling real hard. They're writing things down. So they're not saying nothing about the contract or whatever they're involved in with you. They could be explaining it, but they're documenting it. Like they don't want to be known for doing the right thing, knowing that it was going to be an instant karma. Yeah, there you go, the Emperor. Yeah, someone didn't want to be figured out. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They couldn't balance something out with you because they didn't have nothing to give to offer you. Yeah, it wasn't nothing there to offer you. Wow, wow, wow. Like, share, and comment, guys. Thank you. Bye.